Hey guys, how we doing? It's me, Gloria. I hope everyone had an awesome holiday. I'm up for my design team post over at mrskatescuttables.blogspot.com. So today I am coming to you with my design team post, and these are the products that I use. I end up using the Cuttlebug Matless. I think that's what it's called, and it looks like this. It's really pretty, guys. Really pretty embossing folder. Then I end up using the all you need is coffee, and I use this for my creative time with Emma, and I just use the little flowers right here to do a decoration. Then I end up using Cards TV Just Sayings, and I use Simple Things Make Life Sweet. Then I use the Scrappy Mom stamp set right here that says hot chocolate fixes everything. And another one, this Scrappy Mom stamp set is called Merry Christmas. And then this one right here, it is called Candy Grams. And I use You Deserve a Break. And then the paper pack that I'm using today is this Christmas paper. So I got the Cozy Lodge. And then I'm using Home for the Holidays. So let's get started, guys. My card is going to be an A2 size card. And I have my scoreboard right here. So my card is 5.5 by 8.5. And I'm going to score it at 4.25. And my card is going to be a portrait style today, guys. My bone folder. Okay, now let's start decorating the inside of the card. Now for the inside of the card, I have the pattern paper, and this one came out of the Cozy Lodge. I got my pattern paper. Then I have my sentiment paper that I already added my sentiment in, and I stamped it. And then I have a piece of the other design paper, and I end up embossing this one, and I did a deboss. This one is a raised up, and I did a deboss. I wanted it not to come out so... But before I attach this down to the bottom, I want to add this ribbon trim that I end up getting. And I think I got this from Joann's or Michael's. And is a piece of silver trimming. So now I just want to add this to the back of my card, my piece. And I'm just going to add it to the tip of the card stock. It's going to go right there, just like that. Then I'm just going to fold it in the back. And since I already have tape there, it will adhere nice. Okay, and then I'm going to add some more ATG around the glitter part to make sure it also adheres there. Okay, so now I'm just going to lay this. Now I made this piece a little bit smaller because I wanted an outline of the white cardstock. So I just want to position it where I think it's going to show a little bit of the white, and that looks really good right there. Okay, and then I'm going to add this down to my cardstock base. And that will be the inside of our card. And now I'm just going to attach this right in the middle, making sure that it's even on all sides. Okay, so there goes the inside of the card. Let me bring you guys down just a tad bit. Now let's start decorating the front of the card. Now, as you can see, these are the stamp sets that I end up using. I use You Deserve a Break, Hot Chocolate Fixes Everything, and then the design from my creative time with Emma, the flowers. Okay, so now let's start decorating the front of the card. Now, for the front of the card, I have my pattern paper that I'm going to adhere right here. But before I do that, I want to add my black cardstock on top. And I want to make sure that it's going to be even. And that looks pretty good right there. Let me make sure. And no, it don't. And there, looks much better. Then I have my pattern paper from the other design. Then I'm just going to adhere that right in the middle. Okay, so there goes the front of the design. Now I'm just gonna add this into now I'm just gonna add this straight in the middle. It's gonna look just like that. And you see how it looks, guys? It looks pretty good. Now I have this label, and I had a file on my computer, so I end up cutting this out. And then I have the insert, well, the layer that goes right on top. So I'm gonna line this up in the middle, and it's gonna go right there. Then I end up cutting another one, and then I cut it in half because I wanted a different color border on the bottom of my design. So I end up doing this, and then I use my embossing folder, and I did the deboss section. So now I'm just going to adhere this right down here on the bottom. Okay, and now I'm not sure if I want to kind of have this popped up. I think I'm going to pop this up. So let me get my foam tape. And I'm going to just put foam tape on the two sides and the edges, and one in the middle to keep it stable, guys. You always got to make sure that it's stable. You don't want the inside to sink in and not have no support. Okay, so there goes my shape right here. So now I'm just going to take this off, and I'm going to add it to the front of my card base. Okay, and now I'm just going to add this right up here to the edge and make sure that it's in the middle. And that looks really good right there. Okay, so I'm just going to touch it down, and it's all even, as you can see, because I added support on the top, bottom, the sides, and then the middle. Okay, the next thing is that I have this small window punch, and I ended up punching out this little design, and it was from EK Success, I think it was. So here goes the stamp set that I use from my Cards TV, and it's Simple Think Makes Life Sweet. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to adhere that straight down with some ATG, since I have my label popped up. Okay, and I'm going to add this to the middle. Okay, that looks good right there. Okay, so it says Simple Things Make Life Sweet. Okay, now in Mrs. Kate's Cuttables, I end up using the Peppermint Hot Cocoa file. And with that file, I kind of altered it just a little bit to kind of give it another in-depth to it. So here goes the file that I end up using, which is this Peppermint Coconut file. And this is located in the 50-cent store, okay, guys? So what I ended up doing was adding another peppermint to the side. Then I welded everything together to make a full base of the card, because I wanted everything to lay on top. So here goes my piece. And here goes some pieces of the peppermint that I also cut out to kind of give it a little more detail. And here goes my peppermint hot cocoa cup. I put some glossy accents on the bottom. I have silver and white glitter, red foil paper. And as you can see, you see how I welded all of this together to make just one cut so I could lay everything together. So instead of me just having one candy cane, I have two. So there goes that. And the candy cane pieces that go in the middle were really, really small. So I just made them a little bit bigger so you guys can see it. So now with that being said, I want to add this to the middle of my card. And I'm not going to pop it up, or should I pop it up? You know, I think I'm going to pop it up. So I know I need to put some on the candy cane to give it a little bit more support. Okay, and I'm just gonna add that right there. One right here in the middle, one on top. And I just want that one right there to give it a little bit more support. And then two more for the candy canes. Not full pieces either, just to give it a little support on the tip of it. Okay, and then one on this side. Okay, and then now I'm just going to take all of this off, put my piece down, add all of the peppermints that I wanted, the extra peppermints that I cut out. Because, you know, sometimes you like extra stuff on your hot cocoa. And peppermints are like the perfect combination with the hot cocoa. It is so delicious, guys. Especially if it's cold. I don't know where you guys are at, and this really been a crazy and kind of outrageous winter because we were 85 degrees here yesterday. I mean, the other day. I mean, it was really crazy. Just wanted to put a little bit more support. Make sure it adheres perfect. Okay. So now I'm just going to take this, and I think I want to add a really small one to the top of the curl. If I can do it. And that looks good. And I just probably need to cut off just a tad bit. Okay, so now I'm going to add this to the front of my card, and I'm going to center it just like that. And that looks perfect. I also popped up the part of the cup over here to kind of give it some dimension, as you can see. Okay, and now to add the extra peppermint pieces. Okay, so now I want to add a couple of the big ones, falling outside of the cup, of course. So I'm going to add one there and one down to the base. Oops. Right down here. Then I'm going to add a small one to the front of the cup on the edge, looking like that. Then I'm going to add another big one to the side over here. And then one more big one. And I want this one like to go on the handle. Just to show like it was falling out of the cup. And for me to do that, let me pop this one up. Okay, then I'm just going to pop up one side, and then the other side I'm just going to add with flat glue, because as you can see, one side is raised and the other side ain't. Then I have one more small one, and I think I'm just going to add this down here to the bottom, going just like that, to give the sentiment a little accent. And you know, that don't look good. Let me lift this up really quick. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave that small one out. Okay. Well, guys, there goes my card for mrscasecutables.blogspot.com. Head over there. Go check out all the other design team members' projects and to get inspiration. You also got to remember that Mrs. Kate's offers a free SVG file every single day, Monday through Sunday, guys. Okay, don't forget, get on there and download your free cuts. Now, this is amazing because this was one of the free cuts, but I ended up missing it. But that's all right, because even after it's a free cut, it goes into the 50-cent store. And at 50 cents, look at how gorgeous this cut is. I mean, you cannot, I mean, it's just amazing, guys. So thank you so much for watching. If you guys like this video, please thumbs up. Down below is a red box that says subscribe. Press the subscribe button. I so do appreciate your guys' support. Thank you so much, and I'll be back soon. Talk to you guys later. Bye now. And if I don't see you guys, Mrs. Kate's Cuttables, y'all guys have a happy new year. Bye now. I just love how this card came out. Simple things make life sweet. You deserve a break. Hot cocoa fixes everything. So there goes my card, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye now.